Heard people say before that you don't choose modeling, modeling chooses you, and I feel like I have to somewhat agree. I remember when I mean I've kind of been modeling on and off since I was a teenager, but I remember one of my first modeling jobs in New York City. I was working as a nurse, and I was working at a med spa. And at that med spa, I was obviously doing med spa things like laser facials, whatever, whatever. And I do a facial on this one guy, this guy and girl who are a couple. And I do a facial on this one guy. He's telling me he's a casting director, and he's telling me that how he was working on a commercial for this company. This company was Sumo Citrus. And so we're just talking back and forth about it and whatever. I thought it was interesting. We're just having normal conversation. And then he goes, actually, like, I'm looking for a model that kind of fits, like, your demographic and your look. And I was just like, oh, like, okay, cool. And so he gave me his information. And at first I was hesitant to kind of contact him because I was just like, okay, like, I met this client really, in, like, a work setting. So I didn't know if I was kind of, like, crossing some kind of, like, ethical boundaries. But I don't know. Now that I'm older, I'm kind of like, fuck these companies. Like, they don't care about me. So, like, obviously I should like take any opportunity that comes of situations like that. So any long story short, I ended up contacting him, and I ended up getting like a modeling job. Like it was like a e-com modeling job with Sumo Citrus. And it's just so funny to think that like I was scouted all from like a nursing job. Anyway, I've always wanted to share that story, but long story short, yeah, modeling I feel like sometimes just comes to, because I feel like so many people try to get into the industry, and it is a very hard industry to get into and get jobs from, and a lot of people complain about that, and I think that is valid. But I also feel like there's a subset of people where it's like these jobs just naturally come to them. Like they literally apply for jobs, and like even if they don't fully book jobs, like they get callbacks very easily, or like people at least line them up to be like, oh hey, like I'm interested in you for this job. Like I feel like it's one of those things where it's like if you're truly meant to do it, it kind of just naturally comes to you, and opportunities just kind of come to you.